All right, so we're going to finish our notes from yesterday. We were talking about the different types of precipitation. We have rain already done. We said there's condensation around a nucleus, which is our little dust particle. The cloud droplet collects around it, and then the dust particle can't hold all of the water on it, so it ends up falling through warm air to create rain. So let's talk about different types other than rain. Okay. So we have, again, condensation, around that nucleus, which is that dust particle. Okay? Then our cloud droplets collect again. This time we have a raindrop, but it's really cold, so it falls through air at a freezing temperature. So I'm going to have you guess what this actually is, and at the end of the video I will tell you. So what type of precipitation do you think this is going to be if it's a raindrop that falls through air at a freezing temperature? Next, our next type of precipitation, again, condensation around, and this is a different type of nucleus. We're going to say an ice nucleus. So instead of resting on a piece of dust, it's actually resting on a piece of ice. The supercooled water freezes around the ice nucleus, or the water vapor changes to ice crystals. I'm going to draw a little crystal-like thing here. The ice crystals grow larger. Snowflakes happen. And then there is also a cold ground temperature in order for these snowflakes to stick. So what kind of precipitation do you think this is? Write it down and then we'll check at the end. Make sure you write in pencil so that if you get it wrong, you can write it down correctly. All right, again, we're going to start with condensation around a nucleus. Then we have a cloud droplet. Then it freezes. Just like before, it turns into an ice crystal. Cloud droplets now start to collect. Cloud droplets collect around this ice crystal. Then it freezes. So we've got water around this ice crystal that is now frozen, and it repeats over and over and over again. It repeats over and over. Sometimes there is warm ground temperature. So what kind of precipitation do you think this is? All right, so for this one, we have sleet. This is frozen rain. This one is snow. I'm gonna do a little snowman. Okay, and then we have hail. Flip to the next page, and we're gonna do this one right side up. Our next little section of our science book that we are taking notes from says, are cloud type and precipitation related? Do certain kinds of clouds give certain kinds of precipitation? Yes. In tall clouds, there is more chance for droplets to run into one another and combine, making larger raindrops. So if we have a tall cloud, there's more chance for this raindrop to get bigger and bigger because more water collects as it drops down. So bigger rain drops. Precipitation from large cumulus clouds is often heavy rain or snow showers that don't last too long. Precipitation from stratus clouds is usually long-lasting with smaller drops of rain or snowflakes. Clouds with great vertical development hold a lot of water. These clouds are very turbulent or violent. Their tops often reach heights where it is below freezing. They often produce great downpours. They also sometimes produce hail. Hail is pellets or lumps of ice. Okay, so we have tall clouds have bigger raindrops. Large cumulus clouds are the big fluffy ones, but they don't necessarily have to be tall. Usually have heavy rain. Or snow. And they don't last too long. And just as a reminder, I'm going to write that this is a cumulus cloud. And this is, we already wrote it's a tall cloud. I'll do that in black so we see it. Tall cloud. Okay. Our stratus cloud, if you remember, our stratus cloud is that long blanket-like cloud, right? So we've got, we're going to do this. I'm going to do a little bit of that. Okay. These showers are long-lasting with similar drops of rain or snowflakes. So long-lasting, And it kind of makes sense because the blanket-like means that it's pretty long, right? And it's pretty even. So we have even drops of precipitation. Because it's kind of stretched out. And I'm going to remind us that this is a stratus cloud. Okay, and then we have our clouds with great vertical development. They hold a lot of water. So I'm going to also write for these ones. Vertical means up and down. So our tall clouds that we talked about at the beginning. Sometimes they can be turbulent. If you've been on an airplane and they say there's turbulence, it means that you're going to go up and down because of the wind that you're going against. Turbulence means that it's like violent. Okay. How do you record how cloudy it is? As you observe the weather each day, you might wish to record the types of clouds you see in the sky. You can use charts to indicate the cloud family and the types of clouds. Try to estimate the cloud cover, that is the amount of sky covered by clouds. Use terms clear, scattered clouds, partly cloudy, mostly cloudy, or overcast to describe cloud cover. I'm sure you've heard that on the Weather Channel or in the news. One way to record cloud cover is to make a weather station model. Start by drawing a circle for each day. An empty circle means clear skies. A fully shaded circle means completely overcast. Portions of the circle are shaded to show different amounts of cloud cover. Precipitation is measured with a rain gauge. You can make a simple rain gauge from an empty coffee can. Place it outside, open and up, away from buildings or trees. When the precipitation stops, measure its depth in the can. Keep track of the type of precipitation and how much falls. Okay, so if you would like to do this, you can write in your notes. You know what? I'm just going to do it to the side. If you want to track weather, our open circle means clear. Our closed circle means overcast. A circle with like a quarter is scattered clouds. Half of a circle, partly cloudy. And 3/4 of a circle is mostly cloudy. So you can do that and then measure the rain, and you can see what types of cloud coverage cause what kinds of precipitation, which might be cool to do at home. When you're finished with this, I'd like you to grab a new sheet of paper from my cabinet, just a loose leaf piece of paper, and write out how do clouds form. Answer that question. You can share a half sheet of paper with a friend if you want to. Write down your answer. It needs to be in complete sentences. When you're finished, you may watch the next video or get on Prodigy.